I'm going to try to do a quick review. Cheryl's not here to help me with the video camera, so zooming in is not possible. I'm going to try to do a quick review of the KLIM Latitude suit. Cheryl and I have both been wearing the KLIM Traverse over the year and took it up to Alaska last summer. So I'm going to compare the two, but again, not really. So here we are with the Latitude, brand new from KLIM. They also have the Badlands. We purchased two of them, and here's the review from a female perspective, but hopefully the guys can get a gist of what's going on here. The pants compared to the Traverse are tighter. The Traverse is looser. I think they're made for more of the dirt bike oriented crew and for maybe compression suits and pants underneath. I can still wear jeans underneath these, but they're definitely more fitted than the Traverse. The crotch is quite low for girls, so they definitely ride around the hip area, and also the material that they use throughout the Latitude is way thicker than the Traverse. So gloves on in your side pockets, but we both like that idea. We kind of like being able to put our hands in our pockets. There's a pocket here, similar to the Traverse, which has a cargo pocket on the other side. We kind of wish that the pocket was on the right hand side just because we're righties, but no big deal, it's nice and flush. We have D3 armor in the suit. We've replaced the CE armor just to make it more pliable, and it feels more comfortable than wearing CE. Personal preference. The Latitude pants fit very similar to the Traverse in the sense of the length. So I have a 30.5-inch inseam. I wear the regular pants. Cheryl has a 31.5-inch inseam. She's wearing long. So for girls, I would imagine that you probably need to go up a size to get over your hip if you have hips. And for guys, I would imagine the pants would fit you very similar to what you wear in your jean sizes. So that's the difference between the pants. The jacket, way more street oriented than the Traverse. So heavier and thicker material. So I would imagine for, you know, crashes on the road. And also more pockets, which we like. So here you have arm straps. You can adjust the sleeves. You know, being a female, the Traverse has very long, the Latitude has a very long arms, but I can kind of remedy that by strapping them real tight and getting them to fit that way. But I think with guys probably have longer arms, so they would fit you better. You got your ID, emergency information, international pocket here, which is kind of nice. If you travel, it's kind of a well-known pocket area that you would, you know, look if you were down, someone would look for your ID, and if you have any medical history, you can put that in there as well. So you have vents up here on the upper arm. You got these cargo pocket style on the front, which appear to be waterproof. We kind of wish that they were more of the angle type, but you know, can't be perfect because the Traverse has side pockets that way, but they're not waterproof. So anyway, there are two pockets, which is nice. Pocket up here, which again appears to be waterproof right up top. Inside pockets for whatever you want to use. You got web pockets here. Same thing on this side, same thing on this side. So tons of pockets to put your fun stuff in. You know, got a pocket here also, which appears to be, could be waterproof. I think it is. And back up. Anyway, so that's that. You got your vents here, straps here, straps here. The big issue that we're having, or at least I'm having, with the Latitude jacket is this. So you zip it up. The collar is quite tall. So when I just wear it like this with my helmet, it impacts the helmet and my head movement. It also jabs into my neck. So the collar is too tall. And I think that was more like a snowmobile, because you know, KLIM has winter gear, etc. I don't know what this is all about. I think lots of people on the internet are complaining about just the collar when you close it. I can agree. As you can see, it hurts. So to remedy that, we have now decided, let's see if I can do it, to roll the collar. We are rolling the collar down and then zipping it up that way. Now the problem is you have this flap and has no secure area. So what we're trying to do with the flap is tuck it in and hope that it stays in. So you can still get the jacket zipped up, right? You could even leave the collar like that if you want. It's not as bad. but we're rolling the collar. It's the only way I can get my helmet on. I also need to show you, you have waist straps on the Latitude, which is good. You can control the width, but this jacket doesn't flap at all. The collar is the biggest contentious issue for me, and I have, you know, documented it on the forums. I don't know if KLIM is reading our forums and stuff, but that's the only drawback. Really, the jacket, everything is comfortable. It rides nicely. You got a nice double zipper here. Girls and guys, you got hip gaiters. I gotta keep them open because I got hips. So I keep this open, which makes it more unisex, okay? These can slip down and go up, and it also has a nice little snap in the middle of the gaiter to hold this button. You can see a snap here too if you had them closed. But I think either way, for guys or girls, if you're riding a bike, this is a nice accent to the jacket, or accessory part, whatever you want to call it, to make riding positions more comfortable. Lots of KLIM logos. I feel like a little bit of a billboard, but I love their gear, so I'm okay with it for now. I would hope in the future that maybe, you know, they can tone it down. This is nice reflective stuff, but you got it all over the place. You know, it's KLIM, KLIM, KLIM. I was going to get the gray one. It just looked too white in person when I tried it on, so Cheryl and I would look different. We both have black. But anyway, I think overall the suit, I would give it probably a 7 out of 10. And that's just because of the collar situation. I don't think you should have to roll it. I don't think there should be any issues with the collar. Perhaps they should have dipped it in the front and probably trimmed it. Probably trimmed it by about, I would even say, ½ inch for motorcyclists. Like I said, it impacts my shoulder checks and makes it kind of dangerous for me and utterly uncomfortable unless I roll it down. And so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Completely waterproof, as they state. It's Gore-Tex material, 100% waterproof. We've never had a problem really with KLIM's waterproofing. And the only time that we ever, maybe some seepage on our Traverse, was probably because we put it through hell and we ended up washing it with the Revive It stuff that they recommend at KLIM to bring back that Gore waterproof protection. So we take this down, open it up. The zippers are pretty durable. They appear, they're plastic. I did have to send my Traverse back to get the zipper redone. It did succumb to up and down usage a lot, but that's their zipper, very thick. KLIM stands by their product at Gore-Tex, so if you have any issues, you can definitely send it back. Sometimes, like with Canada, it's a bit of a hassle because we have to send it to KLIM USA. Other than that, I would recommend the suit. I really would like to see some sort of remedy for the collar issue. I don't think anybody who's bought a KLIM suit now is going to have any hope probably of remedying the collar, but maybe on their next batch of production they could cut it down a little bit and scoop the front, make it more comfortable for the actual street rider. I think standing up, you're not going to have much of a problem if you're off-road, but like me, I ride the bike 90% on the road, commuting, and then off the road whenever I can. So hopefully this is helpful. I know it's fast. I'm going to have to edit the crap out of this video, but that's the KLIM Latitude suit.